to the platform. Um, I was just saying, you gotta be careful with tarot because yes, Mommy Water, I see you working real hard with divinely guided seer and straight savage for the streets or whatever. I see all y'all work. I know you. I know about how your kind do. These might be the ones that got the little smart worms that get up in people's go through their nose, or I'm seeing like a little black fairy thing. It's like open up a flap of skin and jump inside of there. You the one still keeping that masculine energy. Because if this the first generation Risa, you and Evangelist Rodriguez don't want to get in trouble for that Walmart money. And that's when you was still smaller. So after they found me frozen in that room with the baby or just me or whatever, you must have went on the run with that man. That's why you said that he'd be attached to you. So you just lost a lot of weight and everything because you had that money. And now y'all back at square one. You got a little bit of money enough to, like, survive just so, as you don't want to, live lavish. My auntie used to shop all year because she bought a present for everybody in the family. Y'all remember back when Finger Hut was the place to go. So this got to be the second generation. Well, like I told you, if something happened in 90 to 93, even with Russia, those works that y'all was doing in this area, something happened in 1993, 90 to 93. I think Walmart opened in 1992. Possibly. Excuse me. 12 years old. That could be also that, the murder or something. Because I guess when divine beings or gods get murdered or die, it's different. If you are mortal, they just keep bringing you back. Or God keep bringing you back till something is done. So I don't know why these people keep wasting all their time. You wasting money, resources, and everything else. You keep doing the same stupid shit. Just leave somebody alone. Because you mad, you want to go do a fake murder scene, or it's got to be costly. You got access to transport bodies. That means you can prick somebody's finger, take their blood and put it at a crime scene, and be in the Lake County newspaper writing articles and putting stuff up in there and getting the wrong people taken to jail. You can't see. That's why you gotta kind of, especially divinely guided seer, well, you can probably see. Southern Mystic is your your dirt reader. And you tap into my energy to see what you see. And you want to keep it that way. I guarantee these is the people that was signing that paperwork trying to say something wrong with me or something like this. Yes. It's something about the water. Some of these are dead people, so I can kind of see, how they died or where they was found or something like this. They could be attacking me so I can talk about what happened to them. But God don't hook me up with them because he know that these women was rotten towards me because they knew the truth about me and they didn't say nothing. And they allowed for men to I heard bad men. So these are bad men. Have some kind of access in the background. and somebody pretend like they was blind. But Southern Mystic is divinely guided seer, and that's how y'all got my address when I ordered them cards on my birthday 3 years ago, and I never got my cards. You know, the way this is playing out, that's why I know it's unique to my life. The same things is happening all over again. It's just the same things. It's just in a different way. You know, when I used to go to the park and those boys, it was 3 of us girls, but those boys they only chose to hit on me. Every time we went to the park, they would stop what they was doing and come start punching me and stuff. Until one day I flipped out and I just fought them all. And it wasn't that I was scared. I knew how to fight. I was just confused. I think it was unsettling to me more than anything. I wasn't scared. It wasn't like, oh my God, people won't leave me alone. It was unsettling to me. Being a caring person and stuff like this, it was just unsettling to me. Even at that age, to think another child be like, I'm so scared. I just don't know these boys want. I just don't want it. I wanted to stop, but I was doing the psychological thing. I was looking at these people like, you was fucking psychopath. This is not beyond. This is beyond like the little boy push you down in the playground because he like you and you scrape your knee a little bit. It was the force, and it was the whatever they were trying to put behind those punches to the back of the head. I couldn't think about I'm scared or something like this. I just was thinking, what the fuck is wrong with these people? So nobody's physically following me around, punching me in my head, punching me in my ear, kicking me in my back. But that's what they're doing with technology. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which means I must be like a tri-bred or something like this. I'm different. So somebody swear that I can't see them. I don't want to. Can't see you. I just know what you're doing. And in a minute, you won't matter. You're going to be back to the dust. Sometimes I could see them because of the men that you wanted to be attached to. You knew that these were like men that would not turn on me, or they were programmed not to. You knew that these was men that probably in the underworld, in the dark or whatever this is, there was a bond or something. These are people that stole the power of the Empress and try to use it for themselves, but they're not mentally equipped. That's why God didn't give it to you. You play too much. You probably a mix between Rachel and I don't know who else. Yeah. That's why I said. Maybe Putin, because these are the girls that would take their daddies out just so they can get access to the Empress, to me. Philosophical in them. They keep saying, oh, these men, but for my situation, it's mainly women. Especially if this is like in a certain dynamic or a certain area, underprivileged neighborhoods. If you were that girl, because you might have been outfit, lean like I was when I was younger, but the women might have been a little bit more heavy set around you. And so you was the muse or whatever. That's all. These are people are equipped. These are weapons of mass destruction. Somebody said, as soon as this man leave this person, they already know I'm the one with the gift. But y'all created something else when he got sick. You created something else. And now you created an illness or something in the air that matches up with this person being the savior of that. You understand? Okay. So if COVID was the plan, because these people do almost the same games, where it was a natural thing, something in my DNA, because it was naturally already spoken of. Let's say something in my DNA or your DNA was made to clear that up. The booster shot was made to prolong something else, so later on they cannot have to use that. You won't be important. They will use something off somebody else. So if they made something off of this man when he got sick, I keep on having to check because when it get too hot, it's gonna go out. When this man was sick, you created something, and then you created a problem, reaction, solution. You creating a problem right now, and then you're gonna make it so that particular man that got sick, that y'all gave that shit to, or a little kid, or a girl, or a daughter, or somebody that you addicted having sex to. It's the only reason why. So they're using sex as placements for what's gonna save our fucking lives in the world. These is people that probably been fat before. They just lost weight, and now you acting like you was never fat, or you never, or these is people that would be putting, they'll transport your body for like 2 weeks straight to put something in your stomach. Like, instead of fat loss pills, shots, they'll give you fat gain pills, right? And then it'll be something in there that even if you work out, even if you don't eat much, because somebody's trying to prove something, like she's a fat cow, sit there and eat all day. I only can really afford to eat once a day. Something small, actually. And so somebody's trying to make it seem like it's something like that, but these people are fucking weird. They're not scientists. They should lose their license or whatever this is. I'll take my chances losing out on people like that, because somebody say, but what if they know about this, or it's like a win-lose situation, because that was the best person that knew how to gently remove an egg that been laid in your womb. She's the one that knows how to do it or something, but she could also be the reason why they're getting laid there. You understand? And without her, they won't be getting laid there no more, or those particular people won't be able to get that access anymore. And so then we won't need it. You see? It's something like this. Because all the other groups don't like you. She's the only one. Yeah, she hates you, but the eggs are worth something for them, so they're gonna come and get them. It's like something like this, but it's like, just like I was thinking earlier. These people they be like, you be saying the wrong stuff, bitch. No, you wrong. You wrong. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. So you might win over the people hearts on Wall Street, or you might win over the people's hearts on, in the hood or something like this, or in Islam, but then say something like every motherfucker that's having sex. I seen somebody had an interview. They want me to say something, and I want to say something. That's the only reason why I'm going to say something. And they had an interview about this man. This probably ain't even relevant right now, but I'm going to let you know how I feel and how I'm going to still be where the fuck I need to be when God said I am. So they had an interview about this man, and he was like, oh, so you think it's okay to have a 9-year-old, whatever, have sex with a 9-year-old? Well, yeah, Mohammed, peace be upon, whatever he was about to say or whatever like this. Yeah, I do think, it says it here and there. Oh, but I can tell you right now in the Bible that it say thou shalt not kill. You can't go to heaven. You still got these people in tech messing around with people's brains. You see what I'm saying? So you got to make up your mind what work here. So you're going to use that shit when you think it's okay to. Now, again, I think that if somebody's getting something misconstrued with the 9-year-old, know this, that somebody could have died 9 years ago, and they're talking about after death or being a zombie now on the earth with tarot. Do you know that, right? These are people that finally got on their path, or they identify who is the Christ. They got their hands on some of this technology and some of this science. And now they're like, okay, now we're good or whatever. Or we created a bunch of little refrigerator cubes of children, and we hid them from the mother, and we're going to use them as our new supply, because the mother now knows that we were doing this to the mother. And we're going to need this, and she probably is not going to let us, but we still going to do it. But, she we don't know what to do now that she know. So they, ahead of time, they already created for the past 20 years children from my womb or your womb or something like this, and they hid them from the mother, as if there's not tentacles or feelers inside of you that are going to feel weighed down or maybe sad or depressed because there's a missing component there. And I'm not saying that I'm depressed. I'm just saying it could be something that can oppress someone. If somebody created 100 children and I'm a good mother and I want to be there for every marker in my child's life, Okay? Depending on what the fuck we doing. Now, if you want me to be out in the sun in the football field, motherfucker, I'm only coming to one game or one game every other, something like this. I'm not doing it. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Or can I sit in my car and just point the car towards the field and look? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But anyways, okay, I'm trying to be funny, but not. But this is what they're doing. They know that whatever species I am, it's about contact and love and hugs and things like this with me. So they're trying to keep away people that's relevant with that. Or they want me to go back to a species that don't give that back reciprocal. I'm always gonna be, you know, the one trying to initiate hugs and laughter and hey, don't feel bad. I'm gonna come over there for a second to talk to you. Da 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 da. I'm gonna do this and that, whatever. And then when I go silent and I'm chilling because I can self-soothe. I learn how to soothe myself. You know what I'm saying? And it may not look like that, but that's what it's called, okay? And so, you know, I don't need to be having people up in my face to make me feel better or something. I know how to do that shit for myself. So this is what you did. I mean, I see. You want to ask, can I see? Yeah, because, I mean, what? There's no right or wrong here. There's no laws. There's no nothing. Y'all want to lock up innocent people or whatever this is? So you can feed on them. You want to monitor people's lives and put it on TV and say, see, nobody even gave each other a kiss. Yeah, because the point is you're attacking our household for the past 4 years. And yeah, we're probably not doing anything. We're probably not wanting to touch each other because you're fucking weird. Uh-huh. This is not an entertainment fucking show, my life or whatever like this. I wouldn't have never signed up for it. Unless it was you, unless I built a fake life and then I was doing fake shit and then that would be a TV show or something like this or a sitcom. It wouldn't be my motherfucking life. So the man was asking him that. Now I said somebody could be, you got to know when people's giving these ages on TV that this could be talking about how long you was deceased. Okay? So if somebody could be 40 years old and a vampire could be older than that, or a spirit or a reincarnate could be older than that, 1,000 years old, whatever years old. The thing is, these people are way more developed or something. Maybe even in sex. So let's not say it's sex magic and these people better and they pussy better. No. You've been on this earth fucking for a long time. So if your little daughter 15 years old and she get a hold of this old dick, if some old man is trying to talk to her and he a vampire or something, the way he gonna put it on her, because he done been fucking for thousands of years, is going to be having that child wrapped around the person's fingers. You understand? Same thing, vice versa. They be talking about these young girls with the body counts because y'all was using some of them girls, or some of us, I'll even add myself, you was using us as your vassals to walk around here and explore things you wanted to. So that when it came up for us for our crowns, you would say, you was this. But bitch, you've been fucking for 1,000 years. Eating dicks. Now I ain't talking about with your mouth. That's why you got all these men running around here and they ain't got their penis no more. They lost their manhood. Y'all be chewing, what's between your legs be chewing on dicks. These old cronies. It's your time to transition now. So we could be talking about that, but anybody in the world that think that it's not, if it's okay to have sex with a 9-year-old kid, should be have a rope wrapped around their neck and be hanging from a tree, is what I said. I was thinking if there was a social experiment and somebody recorded one of these nights after one of these men take one of these little girls home, and they probably been single because some of these men was killing their wives so they can get these younger girls. Okay? Murder in some degree. Okay? Or humiliating them out of the house, and women were helping them whisk them along. Women were helping plant the cameras. Women were helping record the indecent proposals, the indecent actions. Now, if there's a council of people that's not nasty or trying to be freaky or see no child porn, to record about 10 10 or more incidents when these 8-year-old girls is brought home with these 40 and 50-year-old men or 30-year-old men or whatever as a bride. Go and record the first encounters of these little girls having sex with these men without them knowing. And then see, do you think it's the same? It was something else that I was just saying that they should be doing that too. They should privately record some of these things that you saying out your mouth that you think is okay. These got to be. This should be done on little girls. Half of the little girls is little girls that their mother probably told them about this day, and half of the little girls that they